Welcome to Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind Module 3. So, your ideal, perfect for you, dreamy soulmate clients and cosmic ordering. And again, this Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind, this is about activating your divine abundance codes, upgrading your consciousness, and really upgrading, up-leveling your spiritual practice and elevating your coaching business to a whole new level. First of all, I want to share something that was a download today when I woke up. Actually, since yesterday, and then it solidified this morning. I want to remind you that your life is not about you. It's about the lives of those you touch. Again, your life is not about you. It's about the lives of those you touch. It's about the lives of those people, your promised people who you will touch. And when you really internalize this, you'll come to realize that you are never gonna wake up with anxiety or worry or stress or doubt when you make it not about you. It's about the meaning of your life. It's about the value that you give, again, coming from your own personal experience. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome to our VIP Mastermind. As I've mentioned earlier, I'll keep this very concise and powerful since we have been extending a lot in the last modules. And then I want you to, of course, process for yourself. And I want you to really take your time to internalize and reflect and do the homework, do the reflection work, because I cannot do the work for you. You have to do it for yourself. So I'm going to give you some exercises. And again, I want to remind everyone here why we're gathering together, right? Under the idea of neurogenesis, under the field of neuroscience and neuroplasticity, a lot of you here who were enrolled in the life coaching course, we talked about this in the NLP module. Whenever we attend empowering webinars or mindset workshops, or whenever you talk to someone high vibrating, whenever you're in the live energetic vibration of your coach or mentor or a high vibe classmate, you're forming new synaptic connections in your mind. Even if it's like, watching inspirational, motivational videos every day or a high vibe, high frequency song, we are forming new neural connections every time we learn, every time we connect. So we're like training the brain. That's why we do these mastermind master classes. And according to the theory of neuroplasticity, learning physically changes the brain. So all these lessons and all these exercises that we're doing, coupled with our own personal experiences, these can shape and grow our brains over time, right? So that is what we're doing. We're growing our brains over time. And learning and growing and sharing and giving and receiving wisdom, this learning process essentially results to the formation of new or stronger neural connections that weren't there in your brain. And with repetition, positive reinforcements, constant mind setting, and then you do the strategies and the inspired action steps. Very important. That's how we change our reality. So again, I always say this, but I just want to remind everyone, before we do the strategics and the action, we got to work on our mindset first. You don't have to do it alone. That's why I'm here for you, showing up for you more than I promised. And this is about getting you into action and momentum in your business. And I mentioned this in one of my Instagram posts. Momentum starts when you realize that I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. And then you realize that there's so many things that you have to let go and release that are part of your old self. And when you do release that, when you choose and decide, you'll be propelling yourself forward. And this builds momentum in your business. But again, first work on your mindset. All of those who became wealthy, prosperous, abundant, incredibly successful in their life, they all have something in common. They have all developed a mindset of abundance, a millionaire mindset. And a millionaire mindset is a continuous journey. We gotta reinforce our positive beliefs and intentions on a daily basis. If you wanna get faster or more, not get delayed anymore, you get faster and more efficiently without any unnecessary delays. So that's why we surround ourselves with people who are positive and also who do the work, who are not just positive and then just lay down then they're in bed and not do anything. The fact, the moment that you decide, and the fact that you decided to join this program, and our one-on-one coaching, and I'm sure you have a lot more um courses and groups and other community that you find value in, that you plugged yourself into, that decision actually is action. And so congratulations. And so you got to combine your meditation practice with purposeful actions and a commitment to growth, commitment and consistency, resilience, and being relentless despite all the chaos, despite everything that's happening. I myself, I'm going through a lot right now with all the transitions. Honestly, right now, I'm in between apartments. I'm moving, and then, yeah, anyway, enough about me. But despite all of those challenges and struggles, you show up, you commit, you you show up with the energy that the universe will give you for the day, that you can channel from the universe for the day. And you'll be well on your way to co-creating the life of your dreams, your highest vision, when you have this commitment, consistency, and you combine your spirituality, your meditation practice with purposeful actions. So our mindset should start from really believing that you can manifest incredible abundance and love and joy that you desire into your life effortlessly and with ease. And again, if there's something you want or something you're so deeply called to do not waste any more time. Do not waste any more energy procrastinating over it. Actually, procrastination, it's it's wasting and draining your energy. So I want to read the post that I posted on Instagram. There's a beautiful Zen teaching that says what's holding you back is what you're holding on to. You're not stuck. You're actually clinging onto a past version of yourself, an identity that should no longer exist. This is stopping you from moving on. True transformation begins when you choose your highest self and let go of the old version of you. Your soul knows it's time to rise up and fly. So, what are you holding on to that's holding you back? That outdated pattern, past identity, negative mindset, programming, behavior, habit, expectation. Once you release this, you will finally propel yourself to move forward. Momentum comes from knowing that I don't want to be here anymore. You deserve to shine in your full power. It's time. So I just want to remind everyone here, and this successful Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind is for the high performing, purpose led entrepreneurs who deeply desires career fulfillment, time freedom, and global impact. And so you're in the perfect place. When I say high performing, I don't mean hustle and grind and struggle. High performing meaning working joyfully and achieving your dreams, your desires, your vision in the least resistance, the path of least resistance, and the least possible effort. So, with ease and grace and flow. And it's really time to break free from those lingering money doubts that we have and the visibility fears of being seen. All of my clients, that's the commonality. Once when you plug into my consciousness, you release your visibility fears. There's something that shifts within you that you just want to start creating and showing up and sharing your voice. Because that's my journey. So it's time to create a soulful business that resonates with your soul's true calling and share it with the world. And our journey to success, to time abundance, to freedom, to career satisfaction, global influence begins right now, because you're worth every vision that you envision, every success that you dream of, every achievement that you want to accomplish. You're worth it. And it's time to align your self-worth with your vision. Because if you don't feel worthy of your vision, then you're never going to achieve it. And again, I'll take you through the mindset shifts. We've, of course, started already, but there are more modules to go. We have until end of July. All the strategies I had learned, and we have to go through from within in order to um become successful in our field. I had to go through a lot of mindset shifts to become an international transformational teacher, a global accredited intuitive success mentor. And until now, I still have self-sabotage tendencies. And I know that all of you here are like me. You're all spiritual teachers, you're all energy healing practitioners, you're all soulful CEOs, um, you're all light workers who have this deep desire, this longing, this calling to make a difference. And our um, journey is this. So a lot of you started with my life coaching certification course, you got the qualification, and now you're wondering, where am I going with my soulful business? And why don't I still have much clients who are soul aligned and who are willing to pay me abundantly? Maybe you have no clue yet if you're a new seedling about where to start in your business with lots of conflicting information out there. And many healing and coaching programs teach you how to be a healer, how to be a therapist, how to be a coach, but they actually fail to show you, us, including me, how to build a successful business coming from the heart with joy, with ease, and with flow. Or maybe some of you, you're already attracting clients, but you're in a state of overwhelm and you don't know where to align everything, where to fix what's working, what's not working. Yeah, so either you don't know where to start or you don't know how to recalibrate. Then that is what we're gonna continue learning in the next few weeks. And maybe you've been posting on social media and I experienced this. It's crickets. No one is really buying the offer, or you overthink that your post should be perfect and this and that. That's my journey. And I just collapsed all of that, those beliefs that I have to be perfect, or that I have to post every day. Before, I used to, if you see my journey, I used to post 3 times a day. Or perhaps, and I'm talking from personal experience, maybe you've been offering free taster sessions and there are no takers, or the takers are all freeloaders. This happened to me a lot of times. And one mindset shift that I have to release the resentment. I realized I had resentment before when I give free sessions. And then because I'm gonna give another free session and they're not gonna buy anyway. So that was my energy before. So now I just give freely and generously, and I just know that I know with absolute faith and certainty that it's all gonna come back 10 times fold, whether it's from that person or from other ways and forms and other directions. And maybe you're not really so sure about who your ideal clients are, or you're having some difficulties finding your soul aligned clients. And that is our topic today. Maybe you are among those who still have visibility fears. in connecting with your audience and you still feel embarrassed and ashamed about asking for abundance exchange or taking money for your great work, for offering your healing and coaching and mentoring gifts. And a lot of us here, some of you actually I know personally, including myself, have spent hundreds or even thousands of dollars on your certification courses and training programs from multiple teachers, but there's no return on investment yet. It happened to me. I didn't get my return on investment for a long time. So this is where we aim to get the return on your investment, this program. And we gotta be making money because without making money, you don't have a business. It's just a hobby. You got a hobby, a very expensive hobby that you spend time and energy on. Like I know a lot of coaches actually who would spend so much time and energy on actually they're coaches and also business women. Like they have products like crystals, candles, um uh what else? Crystals, candles, sage, and they also do tarot reading like with the booth setup. And so I know a lot of people who would spend money joining all these like pop-up conventions and events, but they wouldn't actually get the return on their investment. They're just gonna show up there and then discount their prices. So instead of actually earning, you end up spending and spending and spending. And this happened to me, and I know a lot of people. I don't do the booth like pop-ups because I don't really have a product now. Before I did, I used to do bazaars, buy and sell of organic self-care products. But I know a lot of people who would do this, and that's sad. That's actually depressing. Okay, erase, not depressing. But that's not what we want to be in, right? So we gotta be making money in our soulful business. And number one is having the healthy mindset, money mindset of really believing that you're worth it, that getting paid abundantly for our great work is easy and fun, and that your soulmate clients are willing to pay you abundantly. This week, I attracted two re-enrollees. So they enrolled to me in one of my programs before, and then they re-enrolled. My microphone. But it started with actually me offering my love and my service. And there's like no strings attached in like the discovery calls, but I just really offer my love in the discovery call. Whether, I mean, not all discovery calls actually, of course, enroll in my programs, not all of them. But the more you offer your love and you just believe in the value that you give and the great work that you do and what you offer, the more the universe will reward you. So number one is the healthy money mindset. Number two, um, All right. Since when nawala yung audio? Oh my gosh. I was like speaking. Yeah, it was I saw like a notification that my mic is not working and then I attached it again. So I thought, what was I saying? I'm gonna repeat. The number one, number two, number three. Did you get that? Number one, I said having the healthy money mindset. I'm gonna repeat from there. I don't know where I lost my audio, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Number two. Okay, you okay. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Aliyah, my love. Just want to acknowledge Aliyah, Althea, Milika. Hello, my love. Eliza, hello, my dear. And Christine, thank you so much for being here live. Andy said she can make live, and the others they'll watch on recording. Hello, my dear Milika. We'll see each other later. Let's speak in English because we have actually members of our community. I have students who are from other parts of the world. We're predominantly Filipinos, Indians, but we also have Milika is from Serbia who lives in Abu Dhabi, UAE, and I have also other students from Mauritius, Australia, yes, Singapore. So let us speak in English. So, number two na ha. Okay, number two already. Okay. So number two, how do we work with our clients who you truly, truly love and adore, and those you really want to work with rather than having to work with everybody? I just want to review, okay? Again, number one is having the healthy money mindset of really believing that you're worth it, that getting paid abundantly for your great work is easy and fun and possible for you, and that you're worthy and that it's done and it's completed, it's fulfilled, so be it, and so it is. Number two is how do we work with our clients who you truly, truly love and adore? Like how I love all of you here. I adore all of you. I'm inspired by all of you. Those you really want to work with rather than having to work with everybody. And as I've mentioned in my first week in Illuminations, I attracted two male clients, but my ideal clients are women. So I want you to be open and available and do not restrict it. Don't be so restrictive. Oh, this is just my ideal client. You're not my ideal client. I'm not gonna accept you. Be willing and open and available to, maybe there's a message there that for me, when I understand men, I can also, of course, advise women better because I know the dynamics of a relationship now that I have male clients, I have female clients. I can understand better the minds of men. And so instead of, there's a way of defining your ideal clients instead of the demographics, like women, you focus on the issue. So for me, I'm shifting to that. I'm shifting to the problem that I wish to solve. No matter if it's a woman or man, for me, it's really shape shifting to highest consciousness from the ego, from the human avatar to our goddess God zone. And so I know someone like he's really like rich and successful, and then he resigned from his job, and he had this mindset of I have to save for the rainy day, when actually he has money. He's just not used to it, that he doesn't have like overflowing. Yeah. By the way, so this is we always start the mastermind with me asking what are your intentions or what are things you're grateful for. Today I just jumped right into speaking. So feel free to share in the chat what are your intentions, or what are things you're grateful for? What are the things you're grateful for? And we'll bless it, we'll celebrate it. Please write in the chat, okay? Intentions or and or things you're grateful for. So today is all about attracting ideal clients, and it's also connected to the problem that you're here to solve. Why are you here? And that was module 2, soul purpose. It's connected. All of these modules are connected. And I will give you again strategies and exercises that will help you define your ideal customer avatar. And I want you to take some time later to really journal and reflect and connect with your highest self. Why are you here in this world? It's very connected. Who are you here for and why are you here? When I mentioned earlier about return on investment, I mean, when you give $3,000, that means 30,000 US dollars will come back to you. It happened to me. It's crazy, but that's really how it is. 10 times or more. And I guarantee that if you keep on doing the mindset shifts and you do the inspired action steps, and if you show up consistently and commit to giving value, just focus on giving value, nurturing, nourishing people. And thank you again to our community manager Aliyah and community nurturer Althea. We officially formed a group now. I love it. I'm just so happy and grateful that everything's aligning. Like I've always had that vision of I want to greet all my members during their birthday, but I also have this weakness, or it's not my strength to remember names, birthdays, events. All that's my weakness. So now I have more hands and feet and hearts working joyfully with me in this mission of empowering women and all light workers actually. So um you will be receiving so much value when you give so much value. You will be receiving so much value in return. You will be reaping what you sow. That's exactly what happened to me. I gave my first 3,000 US dollars, first ever course, life coaching course, and I received more than 30,000 US dollars as return of my investment. But then I have to show up. I have to consistently change my mindset shift from self-sabotage and imposter syndrome to showing up fully every day. I had to break upper limits, really break upper limits, shift paradigms, do the inspired action step every day. Every day I connect to someone. There's no day that I don't connect with someone. I know it's quite unbelievable, but every day, even just one, and you can call that marketing, yes, or just sharing your gift to someone. And if I don't post, it means I'm either in the center, well-being center, doing client sessions, or I'm DMing my clients, my students. I'm having a full back-to-back day of um, client calls, coaching. Or if I don't do that, there are times I just lie in bed. I'm gonna post something to connect with my audience, with my people. And I don't still have like millions of followers. That's again the dream. But the priority is actually just giving value to those who are willing and ready to receive. And every day I show up with passion, persistence, and consistency, even during days when everything's chaotic and challenging. And mindset is what sets apart the best from the rest. Mindset. We start with the mindset. That's what I'm doing, programming you positively every single mastermind session. And again, this whole course is all about mind setting, identity shifting, divine abundance codes, and rewiring our brains with the energetics, combining healing and coaching and upleveling to our unlimited fullest potential. If you have not watched yet the welcome call and the module 1 and 2, please do so. And again, I'm here to motivate you and inspire you and activate your abundance codes by being one with divine, magnetic, enchanting, healing, nourishing, empowering, inspiring, motivating, expansive energy. And all of us who are here, I shared this before, I'm going to share this again. We're all being guided on a journey of spiritual ascension and enlightenment and awakening. We are here in this room because we are tasked by the universe. Maybe not tasked, but we are here for the purpose of awakening and ascension, contributing to the awakening of the planet. And as you choose a path of awakening your soul into a higher level of consciousness, higher level, welcoming your next level, you're moving away from ignorance to more awareness and examining your life with more depth and with more connection with your inner self, with your higher self, and discovering and aligning with your purpose and your highest vision. That is, oh, that is the dream, that is the goal, that is everything that we're here for. And in our field, everything is not linear. We're moving from being limited to limitless, infinite. Infinite possibilities, limitless. The fastest path to your extraordinary growth is to think and act and feel and believe and speak more as your highest self and less as your ego self. And it's about moving beyond the fears, the doubts, the uncertainties we experience as a result of associating ourselves with our ego self. That all of the fears and doubts and uncertainties and worries, the drama, it's because of the human mind, the ego. And instead, we want to leaning into a way of being that is God's own consciousness, a way of being that is in alignment with our highest, fullest potential, from our comfort zone to the stretch zone where anything and everything is possible. And once you follow your, not your ego mind or your lower mind, but your higher mind's guidance, your spiritual eye and your higher mind, in spite of the fact that your ego self is scared and still worried and still bombarded by these issues and questions, uncertainties, it always will be. Our ego will always be like that. Our human mind will always be scared of something new. But then when you follow your higher mind's guidance, your spiritual eye, you will always grow and evolve and transcend and rise up and fly. And your business will grow with you growing. Your business will grow. And may you grow faster or faster than you could ever thought is possible. That is my blessing to all of you. May we not delay anymore. May we not wait and procrastinate any longer. I procrastinated. I started my journey 2012 and then it's only 2019, 2020 when I've officially offered my love as who I really am, as, you know, a coach, an energy healing practitioner, a a life coach, a mentor. But I was hiding for so many years, 2012 to 2019. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of delay, and I don't want you to have those delay. So yes. So I want you to believe that you're worthy. And again, you're worthy of all the love and abundance, and you're worthy of money. And money is simply beautiful energy because you're a beautiful infinite being and you're worthy. And again, the good news is that when we keep on changing our mindset, when we keep on changing the way you feel, the whole world will change. And when you're not worrying about the past, when you're not worrying about the future, you're not fearing it's either worry of the past or fear of the future, of the unknown. When you're not worrying, you're able to fully just be in the present, residing in the present moment. Ask the divine creator, ask the creators of your own reality, ask highest consciousness, ask your goddess zone, ask this goddess or God self that is in the answer mode, not in the questioning, but answer. You just know that you know that you know that everything is working out for you. And that, for me, is the definition of being mindful, when you know that you are here in this present moment and you are one with God, with the universe in this present moment. And you don't worry about the past or the future. And um again, just to integrate everything that I'm saying about mindset, I was reading again, rereading Rich Dad Poor Dad, and there's an excerpt there about mindset. It says, is your mindset the love of money is the root of all evil, or is your mindset the lack of money is the root of all evil? So it depends on you. You decide what is your mindset. What is your mindset? That's very important. And that this is what we're recalibrating and programming in our sessions together. For example, for me, my mindset is that those who come into my world, who enroll in my programs, who I meet in the master classes, and especially those who I meet one-on-one regularly, those of you will manifest and magnetize more abundance. Those who I always connect in the DMs, messaging every day, plugging into into my consciousness, into each other's consciousness regularly, they will expand their energetic codes with me, that my learning, I can share it through just talking, and it's possible. You don't need to do the whole shebang of close your eyes and connect to alpha theta. You can just talk and code it in. And this is what's happening. A lot of miracles and shifts are happening, and I love it. Yes, so I've been sharing so much. So, yes, we're now on module 3, your ideal perfect for your dreamy soulmate clients. And I want to continue with this quote. It's time to realign your energetic blueprint to unlimited possibility. It's never been a question of whether you were enough. You always have been. Dive deep into cellular recalibration to expand your capacity to receive unlimited abundance, creation from desire and divine alignment. Manifest a life from pure desire, bliss, and awakened expansion. This is from my coach, Anna Kidney. So today is all about clearly defining your ideal client avatar, attracting your ideal perfect for your dreamy soulmate clients, collaborators, and partners. I know some of you here have other businesses, not just holistic coaching. You have other, businesses like I know Aliyah is doing social media content. Milika here is a big time also consultant and marketing expert. Eliza has so many other businesses, including import expert. Althea is actually starting her coaching business and also starting a business with your sister, right? Which is another field. It's retail, which is you can also connect everything. Actually, it's about women empowerment. Yeah, we'll talk about that in our um coaching sessions, about lifestyle, and yeah, you can connect everything. Of course, Christine, you have your funnel design business, which you're um connecting to light workers, because your ideal clients are the light workers. Like, you're connecting it with spiritual teaching as well, because we have the same target client, light workers, and it's amazing. So I'm saying all of these because you can apply this not just for holistic coaching and spiritual teaching, but on all businesses. This applies everywhere. So the know, like, and trust factor, and how to establish meaningful connections and nurturing relationships and collaborating with like-hearted, like-minded spirits. First of all, I want to share that you attract what you are. The first step is discovering who you are. Okay? The first step in developing your soulful business is personal branding. We talked about this. And then when you discover who you are, then knowing your niche and ideal perfect for your client. You got to know and understand that this is the law of the universe. You attract what you are. And so in attracting our soul aligned clients, we have to also raise our vibration and change our concept of self. Because again, under the law of attraction vibration, we are all attracting energy to ourselves all the time, whether we realize it or not. And when we're vibrating at a low frequency, you're feeling needy, pessimistic, you're chasing, you're feeling, I'm burping, I'm releasing all of these negative words. Pessimistic, victimized, jealous, shameful, you're competitive, you're envious, you're coming from a worried mindset or your lack or scarcity mindset. Whew, that was difficult to say. We're vibrating at that low frequency. We cannot expect high frequency. We cannot expect amazing things and beautiful experiences to come into our lives when we're vibrating in that low frequency. And you need to raise your frequency to match the vibration of the one you want to tune into. And that's why you always plug to this thing higher than your human self. You plug into a higher consciousness, your highest vision. You keep that in your purpose on earth. And that was the topic in the last mastermind, your soul purpose. All energy vibrates at a certain frequency, which means you're vibrating at a certain frequency, and everything you desire and everything that you don't desire is also vibrating at a certain frequency. And you need to raise your frequency to match the vibration of the one you want to tune into. So again, like attracts like, and is based on the law of attraction, the idea that we have the power to create our reality. Thinking as well as creating the feeling are both extremely important in the process of creating and manifesting what we want in our lives. Your beliefs and feelings manifest your reality. So changing your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your speech, your actions, you can manifest anything that you want. So when you learn to consciously master the energetic realm, the frequency, you believe in the not yet seen, you stay in that positive programming, your highest frequency, you harness your innate power to create the reality you desire, and you will attract what you are. So that is the secret in aligning with the laws of the universe. You raise your frequencies, and that is how you attract what you are. That is how you attract high vibe beings when you are also high vibe. The universe will match whatever vibration you put out, and you cannot fool the universe, which is why when you're vibrating at a high frequency, amazing things seem to flow to you effortlessly, and you attract the perfect people and opportunities all the time, like miracles and synchronistic events and wondrous circumstances that are in alignment with your beautiful energy, with your high good vibes. They will just magically appear. And when it comes to creating extraordinary growth in your online coaching business, um, the process is that you make sure you have a marketing message which is focused on solving your ideal client's message. So, it's very important to know what are your ideal clients, who are those people you love working with the most, and then you create messaging based on this, based on solving the problems of those people you love working with the most. And also ask, what are you fascinated working on about? Create coaching offerings based on this marketing message. You put marketing systems into place that are aligned with you and your ideal client, so your ideal clients can get to know you. And yeah, and again, in order to nurture your clients, you have to show your love, you have to offer your love, you have to create good content, or DM them with authentic connection, so they learn to trust you, and they know how to vibe with you. And the first step is actually connecting with them. If you don't connect with them, they won't know you, they won't like you, they won't trust you. So yes, I want you to do this exercise. Hold on, I'm just gonna charge. Okay. I want you to do this exercise. when you're available, um, at your own or your most comfortable time. What's the one thing you feel supremely qualified to help your ideal clients with? And who do you do what you love doing for? What those people need or want, so that they come to you for this thing that you do for them. So what those people need or want, and how do they change as a result of what you give them? How are they feeling while working with you? And this is the most important question. How do they change as a result of what you give them? How are they feeling while working with you? And your ideal client is actually a person who finds that your services offer them perfect solution to their problems, or their needs or goals. And for me, this is what I changed in my cosmic ordering. I didn't anymore focus on it has to be a woman, 40 to 60 years old, 30 to 60 years old. I just, because I actually attracted young women, like Althea and Aliyah here. I attract women from all ages now. So, um, you can say I love working with soul-centered leaders and entrepreneurs to get their greatest work out in the world. That's one ideal, perfect for you soulmate clients, cosmic ordering. You define what is it that you want them to create. So I love working with spiritually soul-centered leaders and entrepreneurs to get their greatest work out in the world, to shift from ego to highest consciousness. I love awakening self-love within you, your self-worth, aligning with your purpose. I love helping people activating their highest and fullest self. So these are things to consider in ordering your promised people, your perfect for you clients. And also the know, like, and trust factor. Again, you have to nurture your audience in order for them to like you, right? And um there are three kinds of clients. First, the cold, they know you. You have very little of their attention span. They're curious and want more value. The warm, they already know you, and they're all open to finding out more. And those who really trust you, they're ready to buy. And for me, it just takes 1 hour in the discovery call, or 2 hours, may take a few hours. I have clients who were in my world already for years before they even enrolled in my program. Like, I have specifically 2 clients right now who have been following me for years already, and then they just enrolled a few months ago. So it may take a few hours, days, weeks, or months for them to get here. And that is why it's very important to nurture them. And yeah. Let me just pause there for a bit. I'm guided to share an excerpt of the book Happy Pocket Full of Money, Infinite Wealth and Abundance in the Here and Now. So it says, why are you here? And this is connected to um the module last to the last module in our last masterclass. What is your purpose? Your purpose is separate from your goals. What is your purpose? Why are you here? Only by knowing and declaring your purpose and holding it high every day can you move forward quickly in the right direction for you and have a great time doing so. The right question is, why did you choose to come here on Earth or to Earth? Where did you get your purpose? Consider this suggestion. You have free will. When did this free will start? Some people think it starts when they are born. They believe that they did not have a choice whether or not to be born, but once they are here, they have free will to make choices in their lives. Others believe that their free will is eternal, and that starts even before they are born. That is not such a strange idea. Your soul is eternal. Your eyes tell you that life starts when you are born, but something deeper tells you that this may not be the real beginning. Purpose or destiny is what you, yourself, or soul choose to come do here on earth, a choice based on your soul's attributes and wishes. And the circumstances and location you're born in are perfect for you to collect the necessary tools to fulfill your chosen purpose, where you to go through life with such an awareness. That is why your unique purpose feels so good once you find it. That is why it gives so much joy doing it, because you chose it a long time ago. It is what you came here to do. Unfortunately, many people do not fulfill their purpose, largely because of the way our society and educational system is structured. I have really emotional passion and intensity. I explained it last time in our monthly community coaching call about the educational system and how Eliza is actually part of this amazing organization that wants to that seeks to include or weave in spirituality in our personal development classes in our curriculum, and that's amazing. Anyway, continue. Yet you can easily fulfill yours if you choose to. If you choose to. First, find your purpose by spending some quiet time thinking what makes you feel good, what you have passion for. Do not think of job descriptions or careers. Drop all those labels society has taught you to believe in. They are the number one reason why people do not find their purpose. Just ask yourself, what am I happy doing? It may be spending time with butterflies or flying around the world, making deals or cooking or speaking to people or anything else. Once you find your purpose, envision it, intend it, and make goals that move you toward it to a point where you will be working as a career in your discovered purpose. For example, imagine that your purpose is studying butterflies and you're now working unhappily in a non butterfly related job. Do not despair. Start by getting books and finding people in the butterfly field. Find out all you can. Then start making goals and choices that will eventually take you out into a position that is butterfly related. Do not worry about money and forget about all the other little worries you may start having. They will sort themselves out as long as you do not worry. They will sort themselves out as long as you do not worry. And you will be very happy and successful once you work in your destiny or purpose, a destiny that you yourself chose before you were born here on earth. Your self satisfaction will also rise, and you will be making an optimal contribution to the world at large. So, I wanna integrate all of these the module, and again we'll be learning more in the upcoming days on creating your own signature program. And so module 4 is all about, hold on, creating your signature soulful program and synchronistic business plan, and about high ticket offers. I'm reading the books 100 million offers and 100 million leads by Alex Hormozy. Will be learning more about this, and channeling, creating your packages, again, programs, conscious spiritual business strategic planning. But I just want to talk about I want to integrate today's module by saying that you have to know, in connecting with all of these people, you have to know your purpose. If you somehow get lost in the nitty-gritty of why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this no like and trust factor? Why am I showing up? And connect with your purpose all the time. Why are you in this world? Why are you here in this world, and who are you here in this world for? And for example, the reason why you're in my world is because I ask the universe to allow me to be a channel of love and light and healing to those who are ready to share this same highest consciousness of love, light, and healing to the world. And I attracted all of you. And I didn't just ask for anyone. I asked for those who are leaders, entrepreneurs, those who are ready to shift. I asked the universe for clients who are no longer children. So there's like children, adult, and sage. I asked the universe for sages, ascended masters who just wanna who are here to remember, who just want some support in remembering, but you are already sages, those clients who allow circuitry, who respects abundance exchange, who are givers and receivers, who are, as I've mentioned, legacy leaders, who are amazing nurturers, whether she is a mom or not. I mean, as I mentioned before in my Mother's Day greeting, all of us are moms because we're creating. Whether you have a physical human baby, or you're creating projects, or you have a pet, or all of us are moms. I want to read that message again. I'll find that message. But yeah, everyone is a mom, and I want to read that message because it was very an empowering message. Yeah. We are all lovely, beautiful nurturers. I believe we are all mothers in our own special way. Whether raising and nurturing our children, dreams, creative projects, or the divine feminine energy within ourselves, we all create, care for, and bring life to something magical in this world. Right? So this is what I'm ordering to the universe. These beautiful nurturers, spiritual teachers, gurus, creating ripples of positive effects out into the world. And that is your homework, to order this to the universe. And then again, we will talk more about the know, like, and trust factor in the coming days, how to like also have your own lead magnet. And there's this in the book, 100 million leads, 7 steps to creating an effective lead magnet. Step 1 is figure out the problem you want to solve and who to solve it for. That's a step 1. Before you even create your lead magnet, your signature coaching program, the first step is figure out the problem you want to solve and who to solve it for. For me, it's really shifting limiting beliefs, breaking upper limits, identity shifting into highest consciousness. Like the problem of self-doubt and self-sabotage and all this matrix conditioning, I want to just I want you to release all of that. Figure out how to solve it. That's step 2. Number 3, figure out how to deliver it. Step 4, test what to name it. Step 5, make it easy to consume. Step 6, make it darn good. Step 7, make it easy for them to tell you they want more. So more of this in the coming modules. But something to keep in mind before we start, Grand Slam offers, because the next module is about your signature coaching program or your Grand Slam offer according to this business book. Grand Slam offers work for free stuff as much or better than they do for paid stuff. So make your lead magnet so insanely good, people will feel stupid saying no. And yes, this means you may have a few insanely valuable offers, even if some are free, but that's a good thing. The business that provides the most value wins, period. So let's get started. So I want to repeat that. The business that provides the most value wins. The business that provides the most value wins. And so that's why every time, we go on a coaching call, I always tell you to just focus on giving value. And as I've read earlier, I want to read that paragraph again so it sticks in our mind. You will be making an optimal contribution to the world at large when you focus on your purpose and live in alignment with your soul purpose every single day. So everything is connected to giving massive contribution and value, and the business that gives the most value wins. Let me just read the chat. Do you have any questions before we wrap up? Just checking. Aliyah, yes, cooking many activities for us in the following days. Yay! Eliza, attract my ideal client. Yes, you are already doing it. But are you ready? Do you have the time, the energy? Do you have that offer? Right? That's why we're smoothing, ironing out everything. And they're attracting, or you're attracting them already. So happy to be here again. Yay! Love you. Do you have any questions? We can extend for a few minutes. It says Zoom quit unexpectedly. What? Well, we're still in the room. I received a notification. Zoom quit unexpectedly. But we're still in the room. Anyway, so Yes, I just want to talk about that, and then next meeting is again about I'll show you. And then if you have questions, we can extend for a few minutes. Again, as I've mentioned, I'm keeping it concise and powerful. So our next module is module 4. And again, please do your homework, okay? You have the copy of this already, but I'll send it again in the WhatsApp group. Please do this homework. Please take a screenshot. And yeah, just about the know, like, and trust factor. One thing that I want to share here is the marketing rule is that a prospect needs to see and hear your message at least 5 to 7 times before they'll take action to buy the product or service. So that's why it's very important, what I've mentioned in the beginning, to be consistent. Be very, very consistent. And don't just send a few emails and then stop for weeks, or don't just post and then you stop for weeks and weeks. You at least send once a month if that's what you can maintain, but consistency. Or don't just put a few social media posts and then you stop altogether. A lot of people have done this, like they post, but I know a lot of contemporaries, like we're classmates. Before we were classmates, and then suddenly now they're not even offering their stuff. They went back to corporate world, they gave up. A lot of people start in Philippines, it's called ningas kugon, when you start with fire, and then when nothing seems to be working, you just stop. Please, you have to build the momentum. Everything is working behind the scenes. That was a topic in our monthly community coaching call, having the certainty that you are the powerful creator of your own life. And you will have to build this know, like, and trust factor from scratch each time, like really doing it over and over again, because you will attract more and more people. You don't just nurture the warm, you have to nurture more cold audience. So choose just a few of the marketing activities that you can do and that you can maintain. Commit to being consistent rather than having all those whole bunch of activity. Like you go live in all platforms. I used to think I should go live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all at the same time. That will just leave you feeling overwhelmed. So you have to I received another memo from Zoom that Zoom unexpectedly. Wait, can you still hear me? Okay, I'm still good. It's still because I received messages like Zoom unexpectedly quit, which is so weird because we're still in the room. So yeah, don't rush. Again, one step at a time, as I always mention to all of you. And yeah, just reminding you to do this exercise. This is your homework. Um, for me, um, we all go through the child, adult, and sage stages of developing our mindset. There's always the sage within us, and that's who I connect with, and that's what I order from the universe, like sages, students who are sages, or at least adult, not anymore the children. I don't want the children anymore. I don't want the complaining victim mindset. And the sage is when this is the frequency when we are most emotionally mature, spiritual mature, when we're available to learn our lessons and we come from soul and not from ego. That is what I want. Like, for example, you will have misunderstandings with people, but you choose to keep no record of wrongs and you forgive and release and move forward. You come from soul, not from ego. And I order loving people, and I order people who want to flourish in sharing their divine soul gifts to the world and in the fulfillment of your soul purpose. I order students, perfect for me clients, who want to bring great contributions and give massive value to the world and to this new earth that we are co-creating. And I noticed that my soulmate clients and students now, including all of you, are are the old souls. You have lived several lifetimes, thousands of lifetimes, maybe hundreds, and are just more than willing to break the cycles to heal your generational wounds, because that is also what I'm doing. And you're all willing to up level with me. And I'm not saying that I'm always a sage. that I don't act like a child sometimes, because I still do. But the more I still have triggers, I have my shadow side, but the more that I connect with the energy of the sage within me, the more sages I attract. And yeah, it I every day I also understand this different levels of consciousness, so that I can always plug to the highest consciousness, like I understand what behavior and communication is linked to each level of consciousness, so I discover where you are in your journey of development and what you can do to evolve further, to become a more enlightened version of yourself. And yeah, that insight, that clarity helps me in my coaching. And when there's a better understanding of a situation, I can better um better assess and judge. I don't judge. Judgment will decrease because I have a better understanding, and there's more harmony and acceptance when you have a better understanding. That's my goal every day, to have a better understanding, to have better clarity. And again, you get clarity on who you want to have in your inner circle as your soulmate clients, and how to attract all these soulmate clients when you are around people who also have this clarity. And if you're around people who are in this victim mindset, or the people who are in constant need, for healing, constant need for validation, or constant need for um complaining. Like, people will tend to like rant and complain, and I don't even want to connect with all those people, because it can easily drain you. And like, Althea and I were talking about like those people who would drink alcohol when they have problems. It can easily drain you. So it's very important to have this inner circle of people that are in this higher consciousness, and who can receive fully and also give back to you. And yeah, that is the goal for all of us, to view humanity from the highest perspective, and know that everybody is on their journey. You're ready to accept everyone for that everyone is in your journey. And the aim is, the vision is to support each other, to evolve together in this self-love spiritual healing journey that we're taking. All right, let me see the chat. Just feels good to listen and receive. Oh, love that. Yes, every time I want to stop, I will go back to my core. I love that. Oh my goodness. My intention for the day is to build consistency and commitment rooted in love and willingness. Oh my goodness, I love that. But also giving myself the honor to listen to my body. All right. Thank you so much. Can we take a picture? And may you always give yourself the honor, the time, the love to listen to your body. If you can just give me emojis. Smile. Oh, you're there. Oh, yay. Love you. Smile, my loves. Beautiful. One more. Thank you. Love you. Is there anything you want to say or express? Wait, I'll ask one. So to make this short and sweet and powerful. Okay, there's so many names that's coming, but yeah, Althea, would you like to express anything? Light bulb moment, insight, key takeaway? Eliza says, I also don't believe in using plant medicine just to be high or go see your assessor. Same here. But it will help you, to be faster, and yeah, but I honestly don't believe we're just so high naturally. Yeah, you wanna express something, light bulb moment, key takeaway,
Hi
sharing?
everyone. Actually, it just feels good to listen and receive. I'm just laying here in my bed and I'm just closing my eyes and listening to you, ate.
I
But
love that. You're fully
yes,
receiving.
but yes, and as you speak, I just feel the vibration of your voice and just receive and receive, and I feel so activated. And one thing that I am certain right now is I am on the right path, and I just feel so excited for the many possibilities that could happen. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm just excited, and I'm slowly releasing all limiting beliefs and fearing of the future and worrying of the past. That's why I'm so proud of my growth, especially when I met you and this community. Um, it's just unbelievable. Because
Oh.
yes, I just feel so grateful that I am connected with people like you guys. And as what Ate Ali said, that we are so lucky that we are starting at this young age. That's why I'm really grateful. Just by listening to you, my mindset is shifting already. And yeah, just grateful. Thank you, Ate, and for the
Thank
community.
you,
I fully
Althea.
receive.
I also fully receive from you. Thank you so
Yes.
much for that. I'm healing.
Thank
It's
you.
very healing at work,
Yes.
very nurturing, soothing. Thank you so much. And yes, you're very lucky. Very, very lucky and
Yes.
blessed and abundant and joyful and free and powerful and majestic and enchanting. And may you continue this momentum and this high vibe energy.
Yes.
This
We all
this
are. Thank you. I love you,
all these days.
everyone.
Yeah, all the days to come, all the weeks to come. Thank you, my dear. All right, thank you so much for joining. Oh, we have Body Love Free Movement with Althea this Sunday, so please join us same time. Eliza says we can be high on our own. Milika says see you tonight. Yes, Milika, and I'll see you, Althea, um, tomorrow, and then Sunday we have the Body Love Free Movement exclusive for Empowered Women's Club. And Aliyah and Ali, I'll see you on Monday for one-on-one sessions. And yeah, we also have Wednesday. Please, it's at night, 7 p.m. Manila time or 3 p.m. Dubai time. At night we have the Goddess Oracle Guidance and Magnetizing Masterclass. So I have my um actually have my oracle card here, oracle cards here. And yeah, I want to pick one card before we end. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just keep on holding on. Okay. Hey, sorry. Hey, ooh. I love this. Remember, you're always saying, what is the problem that you're here to solve? And the guidance is there is always a solution. There's always a solution. My God, there's always a solution. And you have the power to create that solution. Eliza says, see you. Thank you for the day. I'm on my deepest download this past few days. I feel you. I see you. I honor you. I love you. I know so many processing, and yes, just release it. Iyak mo lang. Cry it out. And me too. I'm going through a lot, so I super understand. Aliyah, what a beautiful voice. Just like you, my love. You attract what you are. Everything is a reflection. Eliza, after one cry, everything is okay. I love that. That's so fast, ah. I love it. Wow. That's quick. That's so, wow. That's quantum leaping. After one cry, everything is okay. You don't need to keep being there in the sulky mood. I love it. You're powerful, and you're a mom, and everything is working out for you. We'll process this together. We love you, Ate. Thank you so much. And I realize I don't need to explain everything. Yes, correct, Eliza. You don't need to explain everything. I love that. Ali, I also got one oracle card, Ate. I found it below the table. It says, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. I love that, Aliyah. Thank you. You're ready. We are ready to magnetize and manifest your thoughts, your feelings, your desires, and transform them into acts of love. That is the goal, to be in this energy of love. Eliza says, I cannot cry all day. That's the good thing. Can I share? Of course, you can share. Of course, my love. Yes.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you can guys hear me, but
Yes.
I think the Gemini season is very revealing, at the same time more on letting go and releasing and surrendering. But I think the best thing is when someone asks us the specific details or explanation for what we have done in our past lives or in our past event, is not to tell it exactly the details, because what I have seen is, I don't know if it will resonate for you all, but I think that there will be times that someone in our past will always hunt us and ask questions about details about what happened or what have you been through while of doing those kind of things. And for me, the reason is they are asking it not because they want to understand you. They are asking it, most of the people are asking details, it's because they want to control you.
Yes.
You know that, that kind of
Yes.
feeling that, even if you trust this person too much, or even if you trust someone, it's not really like they really, because if they know how far you improve, how far you let go, and they know that you never go back to that situation, they will not question you. They will understand that yes, this person will never go back, or already healed, or she's already evolving, because they will feel it. And those kind of things will don't need any explanation. And they, if they ask a specific explanation, they are asking for control, to manipulate us, maybe not today, but definitely for years. And I think I don't own anyone an explanation for whatever I've been through, and I don't own anyone to explain my situation in my past life or present life, because I know myself. And if I will, if 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 they have this certain things that you need to explain things for me to understand you, or you need to explain everything in details for me to understand where you're coming from. Yes, I totally understand that kind of fact. But if you, it's in also in other term, it is also a torture for us, because we are already removing that situation, and we have done the work. And they should feel that we are evolving on our own, and we don't want to go back. It's not like we don't want to face it. It's like we already move on. If we say move on, you should not go back, right? And you can explain it, the situation, but you don't need to ask for details. For what? I think we don't really need those kind of details. They will feel it. And if someone will gonna ask you, why are you doing this kind of things, or what makes you powerful, or what is your purpose, why are you doing it? Like for example, as a coach right now, because definitely when we enroll to Oleli, we know that we are a light workers, we are a life coach, and we are here to help others. If they will ask or validate you, or ask you why are you doing those things, you don't really need to explain, because the real reason is, the first thing, we are also here to learn and to heal and to help others. And
Exactly, my love. Continue.
that's it.
I love it. I love what you said. And y- y- I love what you said, that actually they don't, sometimes they ask for the details not because they want to understand, but actually it's because they want to control or force you into doing something that you're not comfortable with. And you don't want to enable or support that kind of behavior, which is coming from the ego. That's actually ego, human
Yes, it
tendencies
is.
and behavior. And if you're coming from this pure love, Love keeps no record of wrongs. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love understands. You don't need to know the nitty-gritty details. You just move forward. And as Althea mentioned, we're doing the work, and that's enough. That's all encompassing. Everything that you've said, it's summarized in this. We're doing the work, and that's enough. And yes, we don't owe anyone an explanation. Yes. Thank you, Aliyah. Althea, the right people will see, hear, and feel us. Yes, exactly. And if they don't rise up to your level, if they want to stay there, then it's not going to work. But if something lights up within them, and then this will actually propel them to rise above their human tendencies and rise up with you. So I can share right now, and we can continue in a one-on-one session, but for us not to lessen, or let's not stoop lower than our high vibration, but for us to influence and empower and inspire people to rise higher, to meet us there, not settle lower, but for them to rise up higher. We pull them up instead of us having to drop down below with them. Thank you for releasing, and I love you, and thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, the I was connecting with Aliyah's message earlier, and then I was picking the card. If you saw me, the card that I picked is I commit to thinking big, and that was actually the topic of Aliyah and I's first session ever together. Was think bigger, think bigger. Don't just settle to just to bigger and higher. That's the energy. Bigger and higher. Commit to thinking big. You deserve bigger dreams. Don't just stay there. Like I remember in Mind Valley Manifesting Mastery, Vishen Lakiani shared, when he shared that he has he has 40 people attending his attending his Silva course. Bob Proctor said, really? 40? How many again? What? 40? Really? Did you say 400? So it's like when he mentioned that there's 40 people attending his webinar paying like thousands of dollars, Bob Proctor was saying, you gotta think bigger, Vision. It's like really, and Bob Proctor is like the greatest philosopher, manifesting, abundance coach, mentor for a lot of spiritual teachers as well. So that's the dream, that's the goal, that's the vision for all of you. Think bigger and always reach higher and higher, up level to your next level. I love Silva method, Eliza says. Same here, my love. That's actually the first ever method that I learned. It's from my dad. My dad enrolled in the same course, and then I learned tiny bits from him and the full course from Vision. Yeah. So, but of course, I integrate it in my practice. All right. So, last oracle card, and I love it when I pick the same card over and over again. You saw me, I was like shuffling. I commit to thinking big. All right. So, we end with this. I commit to thinking big. I commit to thinking big. So, this is for Aliyah, Althea, Eliza, Christine, Milika, Andy, Marian, who else are enrolled? Um, Angela, uh, Maria, Marian, Daisy, and the future batches. Sunil, Anna, the other Christine, Crystal Healing, Christine. Who else? Who else? Who else are plugged in the course? I want to vibrate their names. Annie, Beth. Yeah. So thank you so much. I commit to thinking big. Let us bring our hands together in prayer and recite the five Reiki principles. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am love. I am love. I am love. And with a smile on your faces, let's slowly and gently open our eyes. Thank you so much. See you this Sunday. Love and light. Namaste. Thank you. And every Friday and Wednesday, we're meeting Sunday, Wednesday, Friday next week. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.